I am going to explain why Goldor armor is the best armor in dungeons. So now let me explain a little bit further. Let's start with Berserkers and Archers. All of them basically uses one set, which is Necron, with either Yeti Pet for survivability or E-Drag and Golden Dragon for more DPS during clears. If you put that into consideration, that is about 1.32 3 billion coins alone. Now for mages, don't get me started on mages. Healers basically, they don't really have any defensive perks for survivability when you are trying to clear, so you usually will get one-shotted if you are in low catas. Usually they use the same Rs as archers and berserkers. But tanks, on the other hand, doesn't really need all those gears or pets. All you need is a well pet and Goldor, as well as a couple of tank tools, right? Such as the Last Breath or the Axe of the Shredded. And also optional, but max out your blessing perk as well. You can technically tell your teammates that you are a pure tank. One issue is that you must know all your secrets and make sure you have Bonzo Mask as well as a Spirit Mask to combine it with. So our goal in this stream is to get ourselves a really nice Goldor set, which I already have a good set-ish. Not really, but we're gonna upgrade it to a Goldor, meaning we're gonna spend some money. So we got some money in the bank. We got 80 mil to spend. Technically, our goal is to change this Max Source set into Goldor set, right? It has Grow 6 G6 P6, which is almost everything. Now put that in mind, with our gear we can technically go to higher floors, even having little catacomb levels. For example, as a master mode 6, you probably need catas level 44 for basically entry, so you can have enough survivability as well as enough damage to even clear. But the thing is, if you're using a Goldor set all the way through and just clearing secrets and helping your team get quick secret routes in, you can finish the floor, right, with a good time, as well as getting all the Cata XP from higher floors. This will just basically increase your catacomb levels so much where you do not have to struggle just trying to do the lower floors. But this is also very team dependent, meaning you always need at least maybe a duo. This is our Goldor set right now. We're gonna open up our big old hex menu, reforge to giant, which is hella expensive. 3 mil, holy shit. I mean, damn son. Oh. Damn, dude, that actually hurts a little bit, honestly. Wow, we don't really need to worry about rubies. We don't really need to worry about the stars, because stars doesn't really matter. It only matters about just having it recommed, right? So right now you're probably not asking yourself which is better, Reaper Mask or the Mender Crown. So I have done a little bit of research on my end and thinking what is better. For me personally, I have both. I have the Reaper Mask and the Crown, because every time when people enter the chat and they're like, hey, this is bad, I usually just swap it so everybody is happy. But for my research, you can basically survive a lot of nukes if you're using the Reaper Mask but not with the Mender Crown. The reason why is that because Reaper Mask gives you way more health than the Mender, because the Mender main stat is Vitality, which just basically helping you heal. Since heal ticking is very slow, you don't really want to rely on heal tick, because that is the only buff from the Mender Crown. As well as Reaper Mask is also not catacomb level based, while Mender Crown is, as well as Mender Crown is way more expensive, because the more stars the better the crown is. Reaper Mask plus the Grimlock already full heals you. So my favoritism towards the two helmets is probably going to lean towards the Reaper Mask, just because it's just you have a lot more survivability, yet you don't have that much healing. But the Grimlock already full heals you, so there's not really a need for the Mender Crown. But leave your debate on the comments below and tell me what you think. All right, boys, so we are going to buy a Reaper Mask. All right, this is probably going to be kind of expensive, Ante. Right, 4 milos. So this is probably a good one that we can just purchase real quick. Right, we don't really need anything. Probably we can just start it ourselves too. Right, so this is the only Recon Bob one that's actually really cheap, that has like basic good stats. Right, so we can literally save 4 mil from just buying this. So we're just gonna do this real quick. And I'm bought. How much was the tank set? So basically the tank set in total, if you were to account everything for it, this is probably 120 mil. Don't forget the pet that we also need to buy, which is going to be a whale, right? Because I personally don't do F7s anymore, right? So my thought process was like, okay, so if I were to do M6s now, right, I can basically do almost every single class now that there is. So I can, like, it could help me with my level leveling by just be able to join different parties that need different type of aspects of the classes type of thing. Double check. No pet candies, level 100. Purchase. Add it to our collections. Pet. Bang bong. What is our stats looking like? I could enter that, you goofy. All right, so okay, we have our jellyfish out. We have our dungeon pot out. I'm gonna drink. Okay, so without Astra, our what? EHP 1.2 mil. 1.2 mil. Okay, not bad, not bad. Now let's look how much EHP we have with our Astra equipped. Start our EHP holding Astra is about 2.5 mil. The run with all of our blessings combined, we could probably achieve at least 5 million EHP. 5 million EHP is basically the minimum that you kind of want to reach when it comes to all survivability, when it comes to all aspects of dungeons. From what I've experienced, okay, my opinion. All right, but the reason why I think that the Goldor armor is best in dungeons is because basically, think about it, low Cata levels, great way to get Cata XP is through playing tank, because tank doesn't really do much. All they need to do is survive. Armor sets are really cheap compared to, let's say, the Necro armor, right? If for example you're going to be starting master mode, you don't even need master stars, you just need maximum of master star tier 1, so that's 6 stars. Go into higher Cata levels or higher catacomb tiers, whereas you basically don't really have to do anything. All your job is to get secrets, right, survive, and make sure nobody dies, which is actually really easy with the item, the help of our Grimlore, right? It's a little hard. All right, don't judge me. All you do is just right click. It's a little bit expensive because it costs 500 soul flow or 300 soul flow, right? But the thing is, it literally with the Reaper Mask can heal you to full health no matter where you are at the game, right? So I feel like maybe that the Golden armor, no matter if you're playing a healer or a tank, it helps you survive. It helps you get more Cata XP, whereas you can progress even faster, in my opinion, okay? Instead of buying yourself a full out Necron armor that is geared the hell out of it, you know what I'm saying? Can you borrow it? Sadly to say, it is now co-op soulbound, meaning can't trade, which allows me to say no. Yesterday we also bought ourselves the Axe of the Shredder with lethality 6. All right, Hex is amazing. You know what, since we're already busting out all of our stuff, let's bust out ultimate wise 5. Perfect. All right, perfect. Now we have literally the most perfect aggro weapon in Hypixel Skyblock 2. Okay, and then we can go boss collections, and then we can go to our livid boy and claim our last breath. Oh, for free? No shot. Goofy. Thank you. Much love, Smarty. Ah, yes. All right, ultimate enchants, duplex 1. We have the book and we have the levels. Bing bong, done. Let's go. So now we have an easy duplex 1 last breath. This completes our pure dungeon, our pure tank set in master mode for M7s. So this just allows us to become a true tank, whereas if we were ever to do master mode 7s, we won't be in absolute bongos and destroy our runs, right?